in. This is 3rd and 2.
I can't get any. I'm getting it right.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down.
Bro, I gotta deal with Derrick Henry, big ass, bro.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Titans.
No.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Bro,
Almost able to intercept it.
Green, bro.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So line of scrimmage still with 39 on 2nd and 10.
Which one, you matter?
Yeah, I'm not mad right now. I gotta play easy.
No, seriously, I got mad too. I don't play that shit.
That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
And like, if you ever want to get in the league, just let me know. I run 2 of them joints. Yeah, definitely dope, bro. I just be working for
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yeah, ever since I got the second, yeah, Bird wasn't doing nothing, bro.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
And like with that is like, we told Bird like he didn't do shit, and like he was like, all right, I'm gonna fix it, and then he continued not doing shit, and we were just like, okay, Bird. Cause it's like, it's one thing if you say like, yeah, my fault, I'm busy and shit. But it's like, alright, so you acknowledge that you're not doing shit. Then you tell us you're gonna do shit, and then you continue not doing shit. But it's whatever though. Shout out to my man.
Connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cardinals.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
A.J. Brown.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
I told this nigga about to play
first down, Hurts. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Chandler Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And it's 3rd.
13th play now on the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Bro, Isaiah Simmons is fucking different.
Picking it off. And a terrific return as he'll take
Yo,
it up
Carly,
past the
not gonna lie, bro. Somebody said they'll slap the shit out of him.
He's had trouble
He made
this
a
year
lucky
with
to help with the
interceptions,
hand.
and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss.
I gotta put this all audio in my headphones, bro, because it's way too quiet right now.
when you do it consistently, usually
See,
translates.
dial it is easy to buy too, bro. Like,
And he's taken down.
Tyler Murray sacked.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be...
That's caught inside the 20. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a big play on third down for the Cardinals. 56 yards. A real field flipper there. All of a sudden, they've got a first down in the red zone.
Oh, yeah.
Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And he is into the end zone.
Yo, that has to be the first time I ran a jet sweep in a while where they did the blocking the way I wanted them to do it.
Digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Titans nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, shit.
The lane opens here.
That nigga snatched my ankles. God damn.
For more, but as it is,
nigga said you don't want those.
start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
Give it and go. Give it and go.
Set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right.
What the fuck?
To his tight end, it's Jonnu Smith. They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Cardinals 7, Titans nothing.
Check it out.
1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Check it out.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
This shit is too ugly.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
To AJ.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Yo, this nigga averages 20 rebounds a game, bro.
Chance to get away as they'll get him down
Yo.
about the 17-yard line.
Ain't no fucking way. 20?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too? Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
The tackle made.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play fake. Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced
Not gonna lie, I fucking suck at Madden. Bro, I suck at Madden. Not even gonna lie. Like, they'll probably clap me 50 as well.
You say you suck at Madden?
Fucking suck.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive.
So, like, I stopped playing and I like kind of lost it.
Obviously, no
Kind of
loss
lost
of
the
confidence
mojo.
with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back.
Derrick Henry all alone. The 40. He's at the 30. 10.
I'd be on dumb shit.
Titans. Derrick Henry. 88 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point try now for Suckup. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Titans 14, Cardinals 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
41-yard line.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Hurts. And his pass incomplete. He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there. And it's second down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On second down, here's Henry. And he's got some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are going to...
This nigga Derrick Henry got 3 touchdowns already.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Titans 21.
You said what? No, I'm playing Titans.
And send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not much.
These niggas is on my meat sack. God damn.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. On 2nd and 9. Murray eluding the pressure right. And finding the tight end Hooper. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, Murray. Able to find Isabella. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down.
Bro, I'm just slinging this shit, bro.
7 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
I got hit and everything, bro. That shit had to be the most inaccurate fucking pass.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll roll him out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scoring, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Murray gets
Oh my God, bro.
And he'll lose yards here, back at the 47. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
Bro, we doing terrible out here, bro.
With a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Damn, you getting clapped in both sports? You play and Madden.
Yeah, bro. Shit crazy. It looked like the only game I was doing good in tonight was Call of Duty.
For real, for real.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
Oh my God, bro.
Somebody do it, though.
Picked up on the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
I gotta kind of,
Second straight drive now.
I should have been through that bitch.
With an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together
escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for a little bit of first down.
First down, Titans.
Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. It'll be
wow.
Touchdown, Tennessee. Jalen Hurts.
I totally forgot this nigga had Hurts.
Winding down, and the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Is Hurts nicer than Adam? I know he was nice in college. Is he nicer than Adam?
Yeah, he alright. If you build him up.
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. A final shot before half for Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. Being chased out left. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off here, the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll run it again with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jared Davis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Now Murray off play action. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
41-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
His own 9-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 3.
This offense,
Yeah, what's the score of your game?
Conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Bird's fucking retarded.
Damn.
Holy shit. It was 24-21. He could have ran the clock, and he just
Shotgun now from Murray. Dancing to his left.
Are you serious?
And his pass is intercepted.
I'm just out here throwing picks and shit like it's regular Douglas.
Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get out,
Yeah, I'd really just be out here just throwing shit, bro.
actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see.
Like, a bitch don't even be looking where I'm throwing this shit. I just press a button and just like, up.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that.
Yeah, I'm just out here getting beat the fuck up.
Steps up here and down he goes. Derek Barnett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
What happened?
He's smoking Bird back. He was in the red zone through a pick. And when
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. On play action, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And his
Jesus Christ.
coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
These niggas be like full-fledged abusing Kyler, bro.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They're going for it. It's
Yep, pick 6. Sheesh.
another interception. Hargraves with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just
You
by
funny as hell.
leading them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point put through.
I'm getting blown out, bro.
And that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
He said, "Don't hype yourself up. I'm blowing that game."
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Murray now on 1st down. Forced out to his left.
Well, he's going to look downfield for Barkley.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I definitely interfered with that nigga and they gave me the flag. I fuck with it.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Buying time to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. Steps away to his left. Murray.
Jesus Christ, bro.
It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Chandler Jones in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Brett Kern now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now here's Ross. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Murray. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals are in for 6. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
I'm down 28, so I'm going to kick an onside kick.
But here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it.
I don't want to repeat that shit.
This game's pretty much done for them.
So I'm down by 28. It's 42-14.
Yo, I'll be back.
Alright.
And move the chains as well.
14. First down, Tennessee.
A first down carry for Henry.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his throw is incomplete.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they really played well attacking the football.
8 yards to go.
Bird sets up to throw it.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Suckup for the Titan field goal. From the left hash, this from 39.
Oh my God! I could have kicked it. I mean, blocked it. I don't know. I'm getting hyped because I'm getting blown the fuck out, but still.
Grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 18. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down.
47-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
Derrick Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one caught by Davis. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator,
I'm trying to knock these games out so I can just chill tonight.
It's all going to work.
You should beat the Browns through the Ravens easy. Secure the division.
I don't want to.